you're about to put this uniform on. You're about to walk down the street, go to the store. You're going to hear the words, "Thank you for your service." These are powerful words the first time you hear them. But what do they mean? When somebody tells you thank you for your service, they're telling you, thank you for keeping me safe. Thank you for keeping my family safe. Thank you for keeping the fabric of America whole. That's not the full weight of what you do. A lot of that's nested in America's history. You see, America's not an old country. In less than 250 years, we've managed to become the strongest economy with the most global influence that any country has ever had in the history of mankind. And with that comes great responsibility. So we go outside those gates and find ourselves in countries where children will pick up weapons before they pick up pencils, where women aren't allowed to leave the house. And talking about equality, it can get you put in prison. What's really humbling about those facts is that the majority of those countries have been around for hundreds and hundreds, if not thousands of years, struggling to achieve just a fraction of the success we have here at home. So you go to them, and you'll help them. I can tell you, you're going to find great success. But what you won't find is the same thank you when you come home. And it's not because people don't appreciate you. It's simply because, for the most part, they don't know. So you're not going to be able to turn on ABC or Fox News or CNN and hear about how you built schools for those children overseas, enabling them to get that education they desperately needed. You won't hear a story about how you shifted the culture in an entire region so that the women could walk down the street and go to the store, much like you just did. You're not going to hear about how you took the foreign nations' armies and trained them so that they could defend their own borders, having their own chance at a democracy, and in many cases their own brand of freedom. But I can promise you that as you do these things, you're going to find some of the greatest pride that you've ever felt. Let me step back for 1 second and tell you thank you for defending our borders. You truly are the 1% that stands in between us and those that would otherwise challenge those freedoms we hold so dear. But secondly, I want to say thank you for creating a legacy, one that is very, very hard to really wrap your head around until late into your career. But what you do when you leave those gates is you're the leader of the world. And whatever the leader of the world does, many countries follow. Historically, regimes, dynasties, superpowers have found all that power and wealth through dominating others, through taking what little somebody had at their weakest point and acquiring it. So now when you go out and you find somebody who's had a natural disaster, who's in a war-torn state, and you help them. You help them with your own resources and your own time. You're going to look to your left and right. You're going to find countries that have never done that before. And they're going to follow you. And you're seeing it now, and you're going to see it more in the future because your efforts aren't just appreciated here at home. You truly are making the world a better place. So thank you for that as well. Before we take the oath of enlistment, I'm going to ask you 2 questions to which you're going to need to answer yes or no out loud. First, have you been briefed on and do you understand the DoD applicant briefing on separation policy, restrictions on personal conduct in the armed forces, and the UCMJ Articles 83, 85, and 86?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Does anyone have any questions or reservations or reluctance to enlist at this time?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Group attention. Raise your right hands. Repeat after me. I state your full name.
I, Derek Aikin,
Do solemnly swear
do solemnly swear
that I will support and defend
that I will support and defend
the Constitution of the United States
the Constitution of the United States
against all enemies,
against all enemies,
foreign and domestic,
foreign and domestic,
and I will bear true faith
that I will bear true faith
and allegiance to the same,
and allegiance to the same,
that I will obey the orders
that I will obey the orders
of the President of the United States
of the President of the United States
and the orders of the officers
and the orders of the officers
appointed over me
appointed over me
according to regulations
according to regulations
and the Uniform Code of Military Conduct.
and the Uniform Code of Military Conduct.
So help me God.
So help me God.
Lower your arms. At ease. Congratulations. Welcome to the team. The hard part's over. No, it's not. It's really not. But the hard part's going to introduce you to lifelong friends. It's going to give you memories that you can tell your grandchildren about. And it's also going to teach you who you are. It's going to show you limits that you never thought you'd be able to reach, and then you're going to surpass them many times over. What we're going to do next is go out there, get your contract signed, and then we're going to get you back out here to your families. families, friends, bear with us for about 10 to 15 minutes while we get that taken care of. After which you'll be able to come back in the ceremony room, take as many additional photos and videos as you'd like. All right, on the command to go out the back door, please do so and go on the carpet. Group attention, fall out. You're welcome to wait in here or you can come out if you'd like.